Get straight into it, and following on from what all the guys said, which was really interesting, and it's a continuation from that. So I'm Deborah Smyth, and I'm from Tempo Housing Ireland, and that's Quinton, and he's the founder of Tempo Housing Global. So they're based in the Netherlands, and they've been going for about 17 years as well, and they're the country partners. So most of these countries have already got projects up and running, and they've been involved in producing over 2,000 homes, hotels. So the key topics are MMC, case studies, and collaboration and innovation. So you've probably heard all the different terminology around modular construction, volumetric, prefabricated. So the added value of modern methods of construction are 50% faster. So while the guys are on site doing the groundworks in the factory, they're being made. Less waste. The process of building through modular produces up to 90% less waste, and they're complete 95%. So all our modules, when they arrive, you just basically plug them in, they're plug and play. And that cuts the schedule down by at least half, because you don't need people coming in afterwards with different trades, etc. So I think somebody's already gone through this through the years, and that's Bristol again after the war. And I think they've done about 150,000 prefabricated homes. So that's what they used to look like then, and that's their latest modular home now. And that's actually at the BRE Centre in Watford, and you can come along and jump on the floor if you like. Which everybody does that anyway, as John says. Everyone comes in, starts jumping up and down to see, but you won't go through the floor. It's all right. So probably the same again, just like car manufacturing, and over time it's just been, getting better and better. And that's one of our factories we use. We actually use 3 different factories around Europe. So we've got different stakeholders in our projects, and we like everybody to get involved: architects, transport guys, BIM, BRE. So that's the latest news for 2020, and how modular construction is hitting the headlines. I started doing this about 5 years ago. And when I was telling people about modular construction, I was just showing the door, because they had that preconception of old, cold prefabs like back in the post-war. But the industry is getting really big, and I think it's really important for everybody to work together, because there's plenty of business to be doing out there. So that's the industry as it stands now in America. They reckon it's worth about 64 billion. And the latest percentage is 7.5 homes built each year, and that's in England now. So when I started, it was about 2 or 3%. So in the last 5 years, it's really scaled up, and that's even before you put in Vision Modular, who have already got up to 44 floors. So it's gone way past that now. So this is just a short video of the factory process, about 1 minute 40 seconds. If I can, yeah. I think we'd be leaving out the swimming pool. Okay, so the case studies. So this is a project we've done in Utrecht, and this was for student accommodation, affordable housing, and that was the one that you see being built in the factory. So the outside of it doesn't look great, but they don't really care about the outside, they're more worried about what's on in the inside. So that was, we craned in about 19 modules a day, and all self-contained apartments. That's what it looks like. It's got its own bathroom, kitchen, etc. And this is our urban village, and this is 48 homes, all different configurations that comes in, and that's 3 stories, and there's a lift in each block. And this was designed by the government in Denmark for affordable housing, and it meets all the Danish regulations currently for those standards. So as I said, we're working alongside BRE to make sure that if they come into the UK and Ireland that they're going to meet those standards. But that's really high quality. So I think they had a bit of trouble with their main contractors, but they sorted it out. And it's just nearly finished now, ready for viewing. So we'll probably go over there and take some videos and post them online so you can actually see a lot what it looks like now after the soft landscaping. So that's it there. So the collaboration and innovation. We're working with lots of different partners at the moment, all around Europe, to find different kind of solutions. So along with the Irish Green Build Council and BRE, housing associations, architects, developers. So really, I think for the modular industry, it's about everybody trying to work together, because no one can just do that on their own. Everybody's got different expertise, so it's easier for everyone to put their heads together than it is to try and do everything on your own. So a lot of our partners are in different parts of Europe, Danish and American, New Zealand, and in the UK as well, and Amsterdam. So our eco-friendly products in nearly every one of our schemes, Tempo Housing always make sure that they're providing the best eco-friendly homes that they possibly can. So we've done a lot of projects with green roofs that has a big impact on the environment. Solar panels. There's solar panels now that are built into roof tiles, so you don't even have to put the roof tiles on and then the panels. You can actually get them where they're already done. Heat recovery systems. We're building homes now to last, instead of building them just to do for now and then retrofitting them later on. So we're going to be using a lot of heat recovery systems and renewables. Air source heat pumps that was put into Utrecht, and the underfloor heating as well, and that was used on just the state electricity. So the advantages of light gauge steel that we use, the buildability, the speed, strong and lightweight, so you need them to be lightweight as well as being strong for the transportation and when you're loading them. And some of the projects we put on top of supermarkets and other places, so it's important that we have the right weight. So the fire safety, resistant and non-combustible, that's a big advantage for the light gauge steel as well, and it's easy to remodel. So if we've got to do different configurations, we're able to do that, and it gives us better design flexibility and the consistency of the material cost. Oh, right, that was quick. So thank you very much, and I'd love to take some questions afterwards. Thank you.